Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about a couple things with Bleach Rebirth for Soul, some things that we got announced with the release date trailer that happened yesterday. But first I want to talk about a price discrepancy that seems to have happened between Amazon and PSN. So as you see right here on Amazon, which is pretty unusual, at least to me, Bleach Rebirth for Souls is sold out. It's a good thing, right? I don't know if it's sold out because Amazon took it off, but I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's exactly how they would handle it. I'm not entirely sure. You guys could correct me in the comments, but for whatever reason, Amazon had Bleach Rebirth for Souls listed for $40. That is not common when it comes to a new game, especially even in an arena fighter that this game is going to be, or a fighting game, whatever you want to call it, that has a good story mode and all that, whatever. But this, all intents and purposes, a game should be 50, 60, 70, right? Usually, right? Even Sonic X Shadow Generations was, I think, 50, which is actually something I was surprised about considering most remasters or anything come out for 60, 70 anyway. Looking at you, Last of Us, right? But I know you could free upgrade. But anyway, this game was listed for 40 for whatever reason. I pre-ordered it at 40. Now, whether or not they honor that, we shall see, or if they cancel my stuff, we shall see. Because on PSN, and I think even on Steam and other places, the game is listed for 60. Now, I could mention it could be 40 because it could be for only PS5, while it's 60 because you're getting the PS4 and the PS5 version digitally. Usually that's not the case, at least in my opinion, at least for the most part. It's usually the same price across, 60, whether you're getting for one console or not. So, like, for example, Resident Evil 4, I paid the collector's edition, but if you buy it on its own, it's still 70, at least when it came out. And if you bought it on PSN, you would get, I think, both, whatever version. I think there's a PS4 version with it, but you'd get that paired in with the 70. So it's not really something that would really affect the price. So that is something to think about. That is pretty weird. So if you manage to snag a pre-order, I guess fingers crossed we all stay with that. But yeah, so I want to talk about the different editions. So obviously, if you guys want to buy this game or pre-order it, obviously you guys can look this up yourself, but I figured to make a video because a lot of people maybe don't have this game on their radar. Because this game, honestly, to me, looks really, really good. So first off, I just want to talk about the pre-order bonus that comes with all three of these editions: Base, Deluxe, and Ultimate. So the pre-order bonus is this. I actually showed it in the trailer, and I got the screenshot right here. So the pre-order bonus is a 1,000-year Blood War costume set for Toshiro Hitsugaya and Yoruichi. Obviously, this is Yoruichi's main outfit that you even see in the anime currently. This is the outfit she's wearing. And Hitsugaya, this is how he looks like at the beginning, I believe, of the 1,000-year Blood War. Obviously, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but I've read the manga, so I know what's going to happen. I'm not going to spoil it for people that are watching the anime or obviously not caught up. But again, the main thing I kind of want to talk about maybe in a different video is I do not know if different costumes are going to be, or if they're just going to have costumes be costumes, or some costumes have different powers or different movesets. Because if you look at a game like even Sparking Zero has it to a minimal extent. Sparking Zero, there is a power pole Goku where if you add the accessory, I believe Goku gets a new special or a new ultimate or something like that. So there, and I think even Android 18, if you put on her like Buu Saga outfit, she gets like a destructible disc or something. So there are precedents where a costume could be a different moveset or something, but I kind of want to lean on that might not be the case, and I guess I'll just talk about it here because we're going to be talking about costumes a lot in this video because that's going to be something here too. But obviously, clearly, Ichigo has two characters. He has the Soul Society arc where he's his regular Shikai, that he goes into Bankai, and he has a crazy Hollow Mask form, right? And obviously, we have Bankai Ichigo, which is from the Arrancar arc, that can put on the Hollow Mask, and I think he has the Revive mechanic. I don't know how it works exactly, but he can go into Vasto Lord form, right? So there are going to be multiple characters from different points of the series, much like a Dragon Ball or even Naruto, right? And like the Storm series. So, all that being said, we get a 1,000-year Blood War costume set for Hitsugaya and Yoruichi. I don't think this will affect gameplay too much, besides being some cool outfits, which to me is honestly really cool that they're even including 1,000-year Blood War stuff, because with how intensive Kubo looks to be with the development of the story of this game, I was like surprised to see that they're actually just tossing in 1,000-year Blood War stuff instead of like saving it. But anyway, so we have the Deluxe Edition, which gives you the base game, the Season Pass, and Soul Crystals. Now, Also, you get this as well, 7-day DLC character early access, so you get a whole week early. This is for both the Ultimate and the Deluxe. If you get both either of these, you get 7 days early to try the new character out. Whether or not these characters, this could be a separate video, because I don't know who these characters could be. Part of me wants to think it could be full-bring characters. I know people are thinking, oh, well, they skipped Thousand Year Blood War, or they're going to Thousand Year Blood War characters, right? So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it could be either full-bring characters, or it could be Thousand Year Blood War characters. Because Ichigo could have a Thousand Year Blood War, I guess, costume and form, potentially. Because when he is in that full-bring arc, he doesn't put on his mask almost... Yeah, ever since the time skip, he doesn't put on his mask at all. So he could have that full-bring outfit with, with the different sword, the different, execution, I think is the name of the group, right? With getting Ginjo and stuff, and Tsukishima. So who knows? It could be full-bring Ichigo, or it could be like Ginjo, Tsukishima, and maybe something, or it could be, Yuhabaha, because that's how they pronounce it in the anime, so that is Yuhabak, whatever you want to call them, or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know who these characters are. I could save that for a whole different video, because that's a whole can of worms we could talk about, because the next two characters announced to be revealed, like officially by the trailer itself, is Aizen and Yamamoto. Those are the two next character trailers that we're getting. And we're basically near the end of every character. We're going to need another Tosen, though, because there is a Tosen in here in the character art. I don't think you can see it here. Oh, yeah, you can see it right here. You can see him. This is Tosen from the Arrancar arc. This is at the end of the Arrancar arc, where he can go into his ugly big bug form, where he can have vision. So whether or not this is just a costume or a separate character, we'll have to see, because we did see Tosen gameplay, and it didn't look like it had any room for the Arrancar stuff. So my belief is that, like, Gin, I think is going to be a costume, because you can clearly see the Espada or like Arrancar outfit here. But for Tosen, I think it's going to be a separate character. As for Aizen as well, because this Aizen, this looks like this is the... I don't know if I could tell exactly from here, because this Aizen looks like it's the one that has the, like, Hogyoku already in him, like the first form. Where he has, like, kind of the collar, like a little bit broken. Oh god, this... Yeah, because you can kind of see, like, the furrows here, but I guess you can maybe argue that's his base outfit, but yeah, that could be Aizen already fused with the Hogyoku. Anyway, moving on. So that was the Deluxe Edition, but the Soul Crystals are also interesting because we don't know what the Soul Crystals do. To me, I'm thinking maybe the main story has an RPG element where you can upgrade your characters, maybe. Because I don't know what these are for, or maybe it's a way to customize your character more than cosmetically. A way to customize your character is making them stronger with these Soul Crystals, because they don't show here. We'll get into the next page, but in here, as you notice right here, we have Rebirth of Souls 5 costume set, which I can't clearly tell what this is. This is clearly Gin, and this is clearly Renji, but I don't know if he's wearing the goggles or a different bandana. He doesn't have... He's in Bankai form, but he doesn't have the, like, the fur around this. So I don't know what the costume is. Could be, character game specific costumes, right? But yeah, so we're gonna have costumes here, and then we're gonna also have a Thousand Year Blood War costume set here. Here they obviously reveal 2 more characters, and I believe this is, if you're wondering, I do believe this is separate from this one. So we're getting, this one is a separate pre-order bonus than this one. So those 2, I believe, are not part of the 5 here. So out of the 5, we only have Byakuya and Rangiku revealed, and I think they're going to do it to characters that don't have a significant change in their moveset. For example, like Rangiku is pretty much quote-unquote the same all the way in the Thousand Year Blood War. She just gets a makeover, different hairstyle, she's blonde. Well, she's always been blonde, but they corrected her hairstyle, which is why it's blonde here, and stuff. But yeah, and I think Byakuya doesn't do anything, like, he doesn't have a radically, new move. I think for the most part, he's still just using his Bankai and his Senbon Sakura and all that stuff. So I think they're using it on characters that don't have a crazy shift. And I know you're probably thinking, but these 2 kind of have some crazy powers too. I'm just spitballing here on, like, terms, because I know Yoruichi has For those who know, God of Thunder, we know. Uh, we know that specific page. But yeah, so again, same thing here. Early access 1 week, season pass. We get different set of costumes. So we get a total of 12 costumes if you pre-order the Ultimate Edition. You get 7 costumes for Thousand Year Blood War, and 5 costumes for, I guess, whatever characters deem worthy aside from these 2. But again, the soul crystals are interesting because here you clearly see in like a punch up, like an arrow indicating up, like more attack power. I'm assuming maybe this blue one could be for like Reishi, and maybe this one means for like revival. I'm not sure. And then you have this one, which to me clearly means like defense, like you'll take less damage to your Reishi bar or whatever. Again, this to me throws me for a loop because I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means you can fight online with customized characters. It's gonna be like like I said, like a pseudo RPG style thing where you can customize your characters with things, boost up their attack, their defenses, and buff them up until they're maxed out. Which is very similar to how Soul Resurrection had it. Remember, Soul Resurrection had a giant map for the last Bleach game, console game, had a giant map of stuff that you can like customize and upgrade for every character. Their life bar, their special meter, their like stamina bar, and everything. So I'm very curious how, and I assume they're gonna break it down obviously later. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what edition you guys are getting. I quote unquote pre-ordered this $40 version of the game because it's cheap. We'll see if they the moment they rescind this, I'll probably end up ordering the Ultimate Edition at some point. Obviously, we have 3 months, 3 months and some change left. But yeah, let me know what you all think. Let me know what edition you're getting, or if you can afford the Ultimate Edition, which, as you see here on PlayStation, it is $100. Obviously, with tax, it'll be like 107, 110 around there. And then you have the Deluxe for $15 cheaper, and then you have the regular that is $60, which is $10 from the normal price of games now, which is $70. So let me know what you all think. Let me know what edition you're getting, or if this helped you decide. So basically, the regular one, if you pre-order, you're only getting the Hitsugaya and Yoruichi costumes. The Deluxe one, you pretty much get most of what you want. But then they do have, I don't know. Usually what they do in these situations, like if you ordered this Deluxe edition, there might be a way to upgrade to the Ultimate Edition for like $10-20 at a later time. And I assume, I don't think they're going to be that annoying or greedy. I assume that when you finish this out, you also get 1 extra crystal set as opposed to 2 here. But I assume you can buy these separately. I think there's obviously all this stuff, at least to me, is going to be sold separately if you just get the standard. And I think there's going to be like a season pass like type of thing where you can just bundle everything up for like an extra $30-40 to get the DLC pass, the Thousand Year Blood War costume, and the Rebirth of Souls costume, right? So yeah, let me know what you all think. Are you excited for Bleach Rebirth of Souls? I am super hyped for this game. The trailer from yesterday showing the Soul Society arc was really cool. I'm really excited to see. I don't know if Aizen or Yamamoto is first, but they had Aizen on the top left and then Yamamoto on the bottom right. So I wonder which one we're going to see first next week. But let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more Bleach content. And I do think I will be covering the Dynasty Warriors demo that came out. I have it. I haven't played it. I haven't seen footage. But I know like my Pirate Warriors fans would love to see some of that Dynasty Warriors goodness. So with all that being said, peace out, everybody.